Last night, some deviously clever thieves hatched a genius idea on how to steal an ATM machine using a forklift. This isn't the first of its kind, and it certainly won't be the last. In fact, it's a pretty popular genre of content online, with surveillance cameras capturing goofy ATM heists, and it's always a whole team of clowns that show up to the party, and somehow none of them had any neuron activation to plan beforehand because it almost never goes right. It seems like ATM robberies are done exclusively by people that can't tie their own shoes, but then also somehow have access to the wackiest vehicles ever. Like, last night it was a forklift. There was one a couple years ago where they came up with a fucking excavator, actual heavy machinery, an excavator they used to carve the ATM out of a building, pick it up in its bucket and dump into a goddamn van. Like, I don't even know where they're getting it from. It's like they're playing GTA Online in real life. But yeah, it's always just so interesting. So I want to show you a few of them. We'll start with last night's forklift heist. This happened in Sacramento, and it's like something out of a SpongeBob episode with every villain is lemons here. So there's only a couple of chess pieces on the board here. We have the white pickup truck on the top and the forklift on the left. Now pay close attention to that forklift operator, because he may be out here committing a crime, but he said, "God damn it, I'm not violating OSHA regulations." Robbery is one thing, but violating OSHA regulations, that's an unforgivable sin, and I will have no part in that, thank you very much. So that gentleman's in the proper forklift attire, complete with even the hard hat, and then he just fires this bitch into turbo drive. He engaged the NOS boosters and just gave a big wallop to the ATM, knocking it off of the pedestal there. And then he begins the second part of this incredible scheme that they've hatched. The truck driver throws that ass in reverse to get in the proper position to receive the ATM, and then the forklift driver comes over here and just skewers it. He starts pumping it a little bit, hoping to get the tongs on the actual ATM unit itself and not just the outer casing. It's like an egg, and then the orange stuff is the shell, and what he wants to get to is the yolk in the middle. So, with the delicate hands of a surgeon, he gets underneath it and cradles it like a baby. So, mission accomplished so far. He's got the ATM on the forklift, and now it's just the last little piece of the puzzle, and he blows it. Yeah, he blows it. A bit of a fumble there, miscalculation, could have happened to anyone. And as you can see, it's happening to the best of us. Now all of a sudden there's a spectator in the stands. Another car swoops in here, a variable they couldn't have accounted for, and this had to be the most shocking moment of that driver's life. What started as just a normal trip to the ATM ended up with him getting caught in an idiot's sandwich, so he says, "You know what, I'm not hungry, I'm going home." And just when you thought this game was over, sports fans, wait until the fourth quarter, because look at this comeback. A perfect exchange from forklift to truck bed. Dominic Toretto puts pedal to the metal and drives off. No need to fasten or secure the ATM in the truck bed. It's not going to fall off. They're operating off hopes and dreams. And when has that ever not been enough? According to news reports, the ATM fell off a few miles up the road and ended up causing a car accident. So I can only pray that whoever was involved in that accident is okay. Just, who could have seen that coming?
Into the bed of the truck, only for it to fall off in the middle of the street, causing a traffic accident.
No one could have accurately predicted that that would happen. Just truly a freak accident somehow, that ATM falling off the truck. But I don't want to just talk about just this one ATM heist, because there's so many that are just as wacky and goofy, so I want to show you a few of them. But before doing that, I want to show you something that is far more valuable than an ATM machine. It's Godslap. Issue 4 of Godslap, to be precise. It just dropped today. Issue 4 of Godslap is here. This is the standard cover, as well as always, 2 beautiful variant covers. And the story is really, really getting good, so you don't want to miss it. Godslap issue 4 is available right now at badegg.co. And if you don't want a physical copy of Godslap, there is a digital download as well. So definitely make sure to check that out. It's our comic series we've been working on for a few years now, and we're really starting to get in our stride. We're entering the golden age of Godslap, baby. I know I've already shown this clip before, but since I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, I figured there's no time like the present to once again put it in the top of everyone's mind. This is the infamous excavator ATM heist here. So this is a stolen excavator, and they really gave it a workout. You can see him going fishing here for the ATM, just really digging in there like someone trying to get the last bit of toothpaste out of the tube. Finally gets the ATM in the bucket, and here's his good friends here, the foot ninjas from the Ninja Turtles. That man up front is striking a power stance like actual NPC energy, and then he gets it and just puts it in the open sunroof of the van. And let me tell ya, perfect calculations because it fits like a glove. Look at that. Putting the square into the square hole just the way we used to do it when we were kids. Jackpot. Now, it may not have, fit as perfectly as they maybe drew it up in the playbook, which is why they give it a couple of little slaps to try and get it down a bit deeper, but at the end of the day, it was good enough, so they were satisfied with the job well done and drove away.
The footage is shocking. A pickup truck smashes into a grocery store, but this driver isn't done. He goes on the other side and zooms straight through.
When I first saw that clip, I actually laughed out loud very hard, which isn't normal for me from a YouTube video. I just couldn't even wrap my head around the thought process of the driver. Like, he accomplished the goal on the first try here. He got a strike down the bowling alley. He backed his truck up into the store through the doors the first time. So why did he pull out and do it again just for a bigger fucking explosion? Like, on the other side, it accomplished nothing. He had already done what he set out to do with getting his truck inside. I don't exactly know why he did that. That was absolutely a fuck you. This became personal. It went from an ATM robbery to a statement real quick.
Why is this happening? Because crooks are after the ATM machine. They load it in the truck and they're off.
Now, this one doesn't use any fancy schmancy machinery here like a forklift or an excavator. Just good old-fashioned spit and elbow grease. Just two dudes being men, picking up an ATM and putting it in their truck and driving away. No need for elaborate planning, no need for even a single thought to enter your brain for this one. Just, I want ATM. I drive truck through and pick up ATM. Okay. Actual caveman brain idea.
With the use of brute force, brazen ATM thefts are happening all over the country.
This whole video from Inside Edition is mainly a montage of wacky ATM thefts, and you can see that they brought out a timeless classic strategy here with, once again, the forklift, but this one's got a little pizzazz to it. They're hitting us with a razzle-dazzle. So they're doing like a little balancing act where they're just like, they got a fingernail on the ATM machine with the forklift tongue, and he's just like kind of balancing it on the way out and like holding it back and driving away slowly. It's like something out of the circus. It's actually very impressive. There's real talent behind the wheel of that forklift. This isn't something that anybody could just get up and do. There is a real passion for their work here. And dare I say it, they even seem a bit considerate. They said, you know what, I want the money from the ATM, but I don't want to cause too much damage in the process. So I'm just gonna real tenderly pick it up, balance it, and just get away with it. I don't want to hit any walls or anything. He didn't come in here and just start fucking slapping it around like the last guy in the forklift video we saw from last night. This guy came in here with a real delicate touch. Or at least that's what the video showed. Maybe right after this brief clip, the guy just goes ballistic and starts just like speeding the forklift into everything he can find, maybe.
In Chicago, a crook wraps a rope around the ATM and gives the signal. A truck then hauls the machine through the front door, even injuring his partner.
That one's probably my favorite. Just a beautiful blunder, really. Wraps the cord around the forklift, and then he's like, all right, punch it. And then he just gets absolutely blasted by the ATM. He didn't stop to think for just 1 second how the world works with physics and shit, that by standing at the doorway where the rope was leading out, that the ATM would follow that trail. So he just stands right in between a bullet and a target here and takes a hit to the leg from the ATM. It just comes through like a cannonball and annihilates him. His knee got busted up in a big way. It reminds me of a tweet I read like a month ago where a guy took a bad step at a baseball game and he like blew out both of his knees. The tweet said, this man just blew his ACL, MCL, DVD, and NBC. And that's how I feel about this clip right here. That ATM absolutely fucked his knee, I think. Now, I don't think it broke his leg because it seems like he was able to like kind of limp away, but that's no doubt just all of the adrenaline that kicked in to, not get caught here. But yeah, I think that clip is by far the best one so far from these ATM heists. So yeah, I just wanted to share a few of these with you since the forklift one just happened last night, and that's really about it. So yeah. You're about to see a robbery that's extremely nostalgic. It's a brand new robbery, but it elicits a feeling of nostalgia. It reminds me of the first Fast and Furious movie where they were stealing DVD players. These gentlemen are attempting to steal this TV off the wall, which I find super odd because no one really steals TVs anymore. They're very hard to move. they're less expensive than something smaller like an iPhone, and just really don't see a lot of TVs being stolen anymore. But these guys must be like thieves that time traveled from the early 90s to late 2019, and they're just confused by the scary future. But, you know, they see TVs like, shit, they still got TVs. Yeah, boys are back in action. Let's steal this bitch. It's probably still worth it. Unfortunately, the security camera doesn't capture any sound, but if it did, you'd probably be hearing the Benny Hill theme being played over the loudspeaker, and this guy right here that's fucking DJ turntabling the TV on the wall shouting for help. Luckily, there was a vigilante in the area hearing the cries, but I guess those windows must be clean as shit because he thought that one was open instead of the broken one next to him, so he hits that like a dog trying to come inside but hitting a glass door. The cavalry arrives and they get their third friend opening the trunk, which is just very overconfident, thinking they're actually going to get this TV off here. And this must be just the slipperiest goddamn glass of all time. It's like they're on an ice skating rink. Now finally, after windmilling the TV for 30 seconds, they finally rip that bitch off the wall and luckily break it immediately, so they get nothing out of this, and they keep slipping and sliding all over the place. It's like there's fucking butter on the bottom of their shoes. Then finally, the mastermind, the supervillain, the real muscle behind the operation, hops in the driver's seat and peels out. They may have left empty-handed, but at least their pride is intact. Their spirits were probably still high, and I imagine they drove away looking for the nearest Radio Shack or Blockbuster to rob next. Let's go through this one more time and watch the slippery bandits in action again. I've mounted a few TVs in my day, but I've never seen one with this kind of range of motion. I've never seen one that you could spin like a fucking washing machine. His tactics also don't make sense because he's going with it, he's trying to like unscrew it and then kind of like kick flip off it. I don't even know if these two guys know each other. This guy comes from way downtown, like out of fucking nowhere for a surprise RKO. I can't imagine that they plan to be this far away from each other. This might just be like a really nice coincidence, like shit, I was trying to rob this place too, fuck it, this guy's already here, let's try and help. Damn, we're not strong enough to help, and it's super slippery. No doubt his hands are sliced up from landing on that glass, but he's a trooper, so he doesn't let the pain bother him. He goes and rips that TV off. At this point it wasn't about stealing it, it was about teaching the TV a lesson. You don't fuck with the slippery bandits. That fucking TV thought it could make these guys look stupid? Unbelievable. No one makes these guys look stupid. I don't know if they got caught or anything, but I imagine if they did, they'd probably just immediately go to jail and hope that the video never surfaces. Like they're in the fucking courtroom. I didn't do it. Well, we have video, you did it. Fuck it, don't show it. I did it. Just please don't show it. It's gotta be real fucking embarrassing. But yeah, that's it. So yeah. In case any of you have been feeling a lack of self-esteem or a bit hard on yourself, I wanted to show you a video that will prove that no matter what's going on with you, you will never be as pathetic as the man I'm about to show you. This is a video that I've thought about for quite a while now. This happened in 2013, and I'll think about it and just remember, you know what? At least I'm not that guy, and hopefully it'll do the same for you. So this is an attempted robbery here by the Hamburglar. He's doing us the favor of showing us his face before putting his mother's pantyhose over it. Then he comes back into frame looking like fucking Goofy here, about to commit a felony. He's got a brick armed and ready, launches that bad boy, it doesn't work, he panics, trips, falls a couple times, and then scurries off. One of the finest crimes our nation has ever seen. A smooth operation. This is up there with the Zodiac Killer when it comes to mysteries. In fact, this man was never caught. Probably because the detectives were too busy laughing at him, but they never did catch this man. He could be out there still terrorizing meat stores to this day. Throwing bricks, bowling balls, perhaps even dropping full grand pianos through them, Looney Tunes style. This menace is still out there. And this is all we have to identify him, and the only proof of his existence. It's like a cryptid. We basically caught the not-so-slender man here. This guy is fucking incredible at everything involving disasters. It is perhaps the worst attempted robbery ever recorded. He's actually kind of a pioneer when it comes to attempted robberies, because this isn't the standard meta of robbing a place for money. Because this isn't a place where there would be any money in the shop or in the cash register. It's a fucking meat store. They only sell meat. So the only motivating factor here, the goal, wouldn't be money, it'd be more meat. Which is truly innovative, I would say, in the crime game. Just look at the way he's dressed. He looks like he's trying to audition to be a backup dancer in an old Bee Gees music video. I'd like to just play this one more time, start to finish here, because it's a masterpiece disaster. He must have just seen a brick as he was going for a midnight stroll, and then hatched this genius scheme here to get some more meat. But it all went downhill when he was defeated by the vibranium glass door. Real shame. Every time you see a robbery in a movie or something, it's always super impressive. They'll have like these incredibly well laid out plans, full-blown Ocean's 11 type shit, where they'll have like a getaway driver, 15 aerospace engineers on standby just in case they need them. They'll have like Jimmy Neutron in the lab cook up some crazy device to break into the big vault for millions of dollars. And it just always seems like, damn, you have to be a galaxy brain, 10-digit IQ mastermind in order to be a professional criminal. But then when you watch like a heist or a robbery in the real world, it's nothing like the movies most of the time. The plans are laid out in crayon 3 seconds before executing them. They're not looking at building blueprints. They turn their brain off and just go fucking wacky. They get Insano style. So, like, they'll just run in there, like, grab, like, 5 things and then just, like, shuffle out the door, and that's the extent of it, and then they get caught 5 minutes later. And today I saw a robbery that I think is probably one of the worst ones ever recorded. It is just, I feel bad for the guy. Like, watching him rob it is agonizing because it's so incredibly slow. This dude robbed a Little Caesars in like -5 times speed. I felt like I was watching an NFL replay while watching this man try and rob the cash register. They filmed him for over 1 minute and 30 seconds. He just sat there trying to rob them. At first glance, I thought this was Pay Money Wubby robbing the place, and I thought to myself, God damn, he is really doing everything he can to get to the bottom of his turd kebab mystery. But then I realized that this is just like a generic default character in GTA Online. This was just like a preset. This guy is coming in here not even trying to disguise himself. Like, he didn't even bother to cover his face. He put on sunglasses, but they're too loose and they keep falling off. It's a disaster. It's like robbery ASMR. He's not talking. The employees are just kind of making fun of him. It's just like they're roasting him. It's just no one's taking him seriously. It's so unbelievably goofy. And the thought process here to rob a Little Caesars, bro. The pizzas are $5. How much money do you possibly think you can get from the cash register? He was better off just taking the whole register and trying to sell that. He would have made more money that way. He's going through this whole song and dance prying open the cash register, but he probably would have made more money just standing outside making balloon animals for people that came into the Little Caesars. He would have got more in tips than he did out of this register. It is $5 pizzas. I don't know what he was expecting. He hasn't exactly hit fucking Fort Knox here. It's Little Caesars. $5 pies. Like, I think he maybe got $20. Maybe. I absolutely love that response from the employees. No, I just work here. Like, I'm not gonna risk my life. I'm not gonna beat this man's ass and risk, getting myself in trouble for the sake of saving $60 for Little Caesars. I don't care that much. I'm not paid to be like a fucking Little Caesars gladiator and fight for Little Caesars honor. That's the right way of handling things. Just the employees like, all right, you're robbing it? Okay, I'm not gonna stop you. I'll just call the police, which they do. And then they just sit here and record all of it for evidence. And this man just keeps flashing the camera with his whole goddamn face. They did the absolute perfect thing here in this situation.
Take that whole shit. Let me get some. Yo, this nigga really just sitting here, bro. Yo, that's all you gonna take? Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing, bro. Don't touch nothing. No fingerprints, huh? Yes. Yes.
This is where it gets so good. So this guy with all 3 brain cells and every neuron in that goddamn barren wasteland of a head starts firing, and he's like, oh my god, I left my fingerprints at the scene. I know what happens next. I've watched CSI Miami. So he goes back in and tries to wipe down the register, as if the fingerprints are the main concern here, even though he's flashed his whole face with no sunglasses to the camera like 8 times by now. And he's doing all of this in the slowest speed imaginable. He's entered cruise control. Like, there's so much evidence here, and the one thing he's concerned about is fingerprints. So he goes in and tries to clean the scene. Very thorough job, too. But greed gets the best of him. He became gluttonous. So he goes in for more money, leaving more prints. Yeah, so he grabbed an extra like $3 there and then tried to wipe down those extra prints, but kept missing the areas that his greasy paws were touching, and then just skedaddles in the slowest getaway of all time, just barely walking. He would have been faster if he crawled away. Like, Jesus Christ. All in all, I can't imagine he got more than 20 bucks. The guy in the video said 60, but I don't believe that. There's no way he pulled $60 out of that fucking register. All in all, he spent like a minute and a half emptying a register, struggling the entire way, looking super stupid just to walk away with less money than the register costs for repairs, and risking jail time. If he had spent this long just collecting quarters from a wishing well, he would have made more money.
That's all you gonna take? No, bro, you don't work here, bro. Don't get into nothing, bro. They ain't
Don't
worth
touch
it.
nothing.
They
Don't
ain't
touch.
worth it.
Yo,
Don't
the
touch
store
it.
is shut down. The store is shut down, bro.
Yo.
I've never seen a robbery where at the end of it, everyone's laughing at the robber. Like, what? How shameful. How truly awful. The most miserable and slowest robbery ever recorded here. It's like a PSA. You know those like over-the-top PSAs where it's like, you don't want to smoke a cigarette because you'll explode. And they just have like these crazy exaggerated cigarette smoking things. That's what happened here with this robbery. This is how, watch out kids, you don't want to rob. Look at how hard it is. And he's like fucking struggling with it for 2 minutes. Oh my god. There's no follow-up. I don't know if he got arrested. There probably won't be a follow-up since it's like a petty crime, but I'm sure he didn't get away for long. He was probably arrested in the parking lot because he probably just sat there. I don't even think he even bothered to like get away. But you can also see that the customer that had come in while the guy was still robbing them was really contemplating if it was worth beating this guy's ass. He could have easily snapped him in half, I think, and then he even like, you know, wandered out the door a bit to contemplate further, but the employees are like, bro, it's really not worth it. And it wasn't, you know, he didn't need to beat his ass. This was far more embarrassing than any ass beating could have been. So hopefully that customer also did get like some pizza or something, and they all just laughed about it. What a remarkably embarrassing robbery, and I just wanted to share this today because it put a smile on my face, so yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Thief falls through store ceiling twice. Oh, he's over here. Oh, this guy's a genius. He set up a decoy. I thought this was him. I was wondering how he gets to the ceiling. Oh, we got a real fucking criminal mastermind here. He thought of everything. It's like some shit out of Johnny Bravo when he went to steal a giant diamond. He's got like a little rope and everything. I just don't get it though. Thank God for that rope, am I right? A nice slow descent. What's the point? He's clearly he's robbing the place. Look at all the good loot he's walking away with. Or maybe he just wanted to try out his rope. I'll see if I can break into this place with my rope, fuck it. Oh, he's trapped in here. This man's hatching so many plans, and every single time he thinks of one, it almost immediately doesn't work. But he's on to something now. Unfortunately, the title spoils what happens next, but I like where his heart's at. He's hatched an idea and he's acting on it. I can't imagine where he falls through next. Why would you climb up here and then go this way? Oh, I see. He never even made it onto the panels. I wonder how he's doing now. Oh, he's fucking cooking. He's almost out. I see it. Alright, we were close on that one. I think one more time, and we should be free. Man's gonna just call the cops on himself to let him out. What do you mean if you know the whereabouts of this subject? He's still in the store. It's become his sarcophagus. He hasn't left. Just check the store. Oh my god, he falls through the roof as well. Or the ceiling. Man, how many fucking people fall through ceilings? I used to do vodka coke. That was always my mixed drink of choice. Cheap. And it just tasted like drinking very cold coke. Very unpopular mixed drink though. None of my friends liked it, and every time I ordered it at the bar, they always very confused and gave me some shit. So the owner's trap was locking all the doors? He's delivering some really strong kicks there. That door is putting in work. Oh, and he's going with the old horse kick as well. This is not his first rodeo kicking down a door, but he has never fought an opponent like this. That shit is vibranium. So what is he even doing here? It doesn't look like he was even trying to rob the place. It looked like he was escaping. Oh, that's rough. Oh, there goes the hammer. Are we sure that this belongs to just like a normal shop owner and not somebody that was like torturing this guy and he finally got an escape going, only to get trapped in the second phase of the solve trap? Because it didn't look like he was even trying to rob this. He's getting really close. I think that was a really fucking dumb plan. Look how close you are with the door. You can absolutely kick off the bottom, I think. I don't think you'll get through the deadbolt, but you will definitely bust the bottom up. Crawl through it. Can't believe he hasn't torn his Achilles yet. Oh, and now he's just going to pop his shoulder out of place. Very good, very good. The panic is really setting in. Next he's going to just take the hammer and start hitting himself with it. I don't understand. Is he running out of oxygen or something? What is happening? That leg is going to snap any minute now. But I'm sure he's resourceful enough to find a second means of getting this open. Wait, is this one of those push locks where you push it up and pull it to the side? Has that been there the whole time? Oh my fucking god. To be fair, I also didn't notice it. But I'm also not looking at the door in person. I see he's still not free, though. It looks like it is just a closet. This escape room has really bested him. God, does he just live here now or something? Holy shit, how long is this video? Oh my god, he's dehydrated, starving to death. I haven't been looking at the date up here. Is it changed by like a week or something? What's going on? This man's deteriorating. Oh, that was easy. Hey, what's up, pussy? Should have locked the cop in. That would have been a big brain move, but there's obviously another officer over here. That would have been like some mastermind shit, though. He just tucks his legs forward a little bit. This officer becomes trapped and he just has to take on one guy. It's like some GTA RP kind of shit. No, there's clearly two cops is what I'm saying. Chat, Jesus, you would never succeed as a fucking villain. A, cops don't respond to calls alone. There's always backup. And B, he was clearly talking to somebody over here while the officer was behind the door. Robber crying to cashier. 7-Eleven workers beat would-be robber until suspect starts crying. Probably not that one. Oh my god, Milky, what the fuck, man? I really appreciate that again, Jesus. Alright, let's try robber phone store. Is it? I don't think it's this one, no, because this is a full-blown fight. It's definitely not emotional support. And then there's this one that I'm talking about, where they start laughing and shaming him for robbing them after he gets trapped. It's not this one, right? Because this is a far cry from emotional support, I'll tell you right now. Welcome aboard, Enderwolf. And no, nothing new, Price. Yeah, this one is a classic. It's definitely not emotional support, it's just people gather around to laugh at them. This is a phone store. He said it was a phone store. What the fuck? Open your eyes! This is a phone store! It's right there! Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's great. Yeah, then it's just them taunting. I keep saying taunting. Talking to him. It's not really emotional support. I don't think it's this one that he's referring to, but I can't find any of the other ones that it might be. Most of them are cashiers fighting back. Which is also hype. Oh, there's also this one, which is a classic. Hey, appreciate it, Misha. Oh, you seen the War of the Worlds in the making? What do you mean? Toss? What do you mean toss? This isn't toss. This is the one I'm thinking of. Let me double check. Basically, all that happens is everyone runs out, and then they lock the door behind them, and he's stuck. And then eventually he starts really freaking out about being stuck here, and starts praying. Yeah, I don't know what would be toss about this. But I don't think this is the one he's talking about anyway. Because they don't give him emotional support. Unless I guess maybe Jesus answered his prayers. IRL door stuck meme. Yeah, I guess. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dragon King. God damn, Milky. The huge drops. It's neither of these. They even start to call the baby. What does that mean? They start to call the baby. How would you call a baby? They don't have a phone. What do you mean? Or do they call a baby to come over here and give them, like, emotional support? Like, you can't be mad, there's a baby here. Really appreciate the generosity. You seen the bank robber falling into a trash can from the ceiling and getting stuck? What? No, I haven't seen that either. This is brand new. This is from a month ago. Hey, by all means, get some brews going, man. Thanks for the 10. I can't find what Milky's referring to. I've typed in every variation of robber emotional support. Like, I'll try baby this time, I guess. I'll do robber emotional support baby. Phone store. Milky about to reveal he's the burglar of the store. Yeah, that'd be a crazy twist. The framing on this shot right here makes me believe he's gonna fall through this, but this feels like way too sturdy of a ceiling to fall through and land in this recycling bin. Oh, there's like a hatch there. Interesting. Surprise. They start calling the robber baby and sweetie, telling him that it's gonna be okay. So Apple Store. Okay, I'll find it, Milky. The perfect ambush.
On the ground, motherfucker!
Get out. Get out.
Just fucking put your hand.
The officer was waiting for the perfect jump scare. That was really amazing timing. Got him with that Blumhouse special. Excellent work, officer. Okay, let me go back to trying to find Milky's. Welcome aboard, Jay. Oh, I've been down that rabbit hole many times, Edgy. Oh yeah, I like Osu a lot. Let me see. Maybe this one, robber gets locked in an Apple store. No, there's no audio here. So I don't think it's this. Oh, why did this even come up? They just successfully robbed it and ran away. They didn't even get stuck. Well, this story came up that sounds kind of cool. Serial burglar in a $1 million crime binge caught because of Apple AirTag gets 6 years in prison. Damn you, Apple! Welcome aboard, Red Sox. And yeah, I did see that, Shub. Thanks, Moolah. I don't see anything about robbers getting stuck in a store and getting emotional support. All the robbers I know that got stuck in the place they were robbing were the ones that I just pulled up. Robbery is legal in California. What was that? They did just pass something. It's not robbery being legal. It's not like the purge or anything. But it was like any theft under a certain amount will no longer even be pursued at all or some shit. Which was a crazy ruling, and it was like if anyone tries to impede an active robbery, you will get in trouble for trying to stop them or some shit. Fuck, I forgot all the particulars. I saw it the other day, though, which was a wacky ruling. No, I don't think I can do that, Caesar. He was never stuck. Also, I think it was T-Mobile. He wasn't stuck. Okay. Robber, T-Mobile. I don't even... I'll just do robber, T-Mobile. 3 wanted in shocking takeover of a T-Mobile.
Crazy takeover robbery in Orange. It was all caught on camera. It had cameras inside. There were lots of witnesses.
No, they just successfully steal everything in the T-Mobile store, so probably not that. Youth arrested in a T-Mobile employee's killing. Definitely not that. Brazen robbery at T-Mobile. It's not this. I don't think.
From Compilation and the ongoing.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. Atlanta nail salon robbery where everyone ignored him. Oh, that's also a great one. That's actually probably exactly what it is. I think that's what Milky's thinking of. This is 100% what you're thinking of. Because this was great. No one took him seriously. So basically, Goofball comes in here trying to rob the place. No one cares.
Everybody get down! Give me all your money! It's got the boxes! Give me all your money! Get down! Where's the money? Give me the money! Where's the money? Everybody give me everything! Where's the money?
It could have gone worse, to be honest. Like, that's not bad. It's like a little random event in an MMO. But no one engaged with the side quest. That has to be what you were thinking of, Milky. That's like the only thing that almost fits your description. Hey, well, wishing you the best, Sam. I appreciate the kind words. No, it was filmed from a customer. It was 1,000 in CA. Oh, okay, so it was under 1,000. Gotcha. Fuck, man, I have no idea then. I have no idea. That's a Destiny 2 public event. Yeah, pretty much. He just looks so defeated. He's like, man, I hyped myself up in the mirror for like 30 minutes. I really thought I was ready for this, and it is not going the way I envisioned. Ooh, really appreciate the 50 dragon. You going to make Plague Seeker and Godslap into animes? Yeah, that's the long-term plan. We do have something huge on that front with Godslap in the works, but I can't talk about it yet, I don't think. But I'm very excited to when I can. Plague Seeker's still a little too new to start getting that kind of anime cooked up, but down the line, that is the plan there. It's called Store Owner Tired of His Place Being Robbed Sets a Trap with Music. Okay, let's see. Store Owner Tired of His... Oh, this... I've seen this one. I made a whole video on this one. This one is amazing, but he doesn't get emotional support from anybody. He just gets stuck in here like all night. Hey, good shit, Benjamin, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely not this one. But yeah, this was during the rabbit hole where I watched all of the robbers falling through ceilings or robbers getting stuck. So I've seen this one. I think most people have seen this one. I guess maybe it could be this one, because I think when the authorities do get here... No. There's still no audio, so it wouldn't be this one. Yeah, I made a video on that one. I don't think that's the one he's thinking of. Thanks for the 10, guy. Robber gets locked inside a cell phone store in New Jersey. Crowd gathers to laugh. No, that's the one we just pulled up a minute ago. And he said it was filmed from the customer's point of view. Yeah, this is the one we watched earlier. One that we've all seen. And yeah, I just saw that one, Nicholas. That's right here. I just don't know which one. I don't know what you saw. I have no idea what you saw. You about the 2 men who scammed Uber Eats out of $1 million? Yes, we did talk about that. I'm wishing you the absolute best with it, Bammy. I hope everything goes well. I hope the treatment's super effective. I think it's on TikTok. Well, I don't know how I'd find it if it's on TikTok. That'll be much more difficult. Have you seen the video of the thieves that stole 6 Dodge Hellcats from a car showroom in under 30 seconds? Holy shit. It's pretty impressive. Oh, I'm not doing that, Fire Beast. Well, that was easy. I don't know why I thought it would be something deeper than that. It was literally just getting in and starting them. I don't know why you would put the keys in this building. That was easy. Oh, okay. Well, what's it called, Katie? Because I can't click any of that, so you just gotta tell me what the name is. Did you hear about the drunk guy who called the police on himself because he was driving in the opposite direction? What the fuck? Video shows drunk driver calling cops on himself while driving the wrong way. What a interesting scheme. Oh my god. I am so tired of you making me do this, USA Today. For some reason it doesn't make me do it over here though, so.
911, where's your emergency?
I'm on Highway 77 going north, and there's somebody that is on the wrong side of the road.
And then did you see what color or type of vehicle it was?
No, he had his brights on, man. He almost ran me off the road.
Which lane, which direction is he in? North or south?
I am going northbound on 77. He was going southbound. I am on the east lane. He was on the west lane.
Okay. Could you tell if it was a car, truck, or SUV or anything?
It looked like a truck.
Okay.
But that dude, he almost hit me, so I was like, holy shit.
What a good Samaritan. He's just looking out for the safety of everyone on the road.
No, you're good. I was just like, holy shit.
Deputies know so they can go try to locate the vehicle.
Yeah, that was gnarly. That was like a lot.
Yeah, do you know why I stopped you?
Yeah, because I was on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah. Is there a reason for that?
No, but I must have missed an exit.
Missed an exit?
Well, they would have absolutely caught him, even without him calling on himself with the self-report. Right? I feel like they would have caught him. Regardless, they would have seen him. Appreciated this guy. It's the thing that says join is what the member is. Have you seen the 7-Eleven beatdown? Gets beaten silly by the workers. Depends on which one. That's happened a lot. And that one's a classic, Luke. Everyone's seen that woman fall through the ceiling at the gas station? I don't know about that, Will. But there's plenty of great places to play ball. So what was the one you think you found for Milky? What's it called? Stubborn guy tries to steal iPhone in Apple Store NYC. Oh, I think this matches Milky's description. I think you're onto something. Is this it, Milky? This is so embarrassing.
Baby, just go, honey. Just go.
This is the one, 100%.
It's gonna be alright, just go.
Honestly, take their advice. Just get the fuck out of there. You are making no progress here. God, it's so sad. It's like watching a man struggle to open a jar of pickles. It's heartbreaking. Just leave. Just leave. Why do you keep trying? You failed the strength check. Oh, God. Yikes. I wonder how long he stayed. He probably stayed there struggling with it until the cops arrived. Why doesn't he just steal the phone of the person recording? Well, he's not a jerk. Okay? As Buzz Lightyear once said, you were a sad, strange little man. Yeah, fair. True. Looked like he was trying to pull out Excalibur. I really wish that the lady filming... Where did that go? Why did that? Okay, whatever, I'll just bring it up again. I really wish the lady filming gave us the other side view. I want to know what it looked like. I want to know how he was struggling that much. I imagine it looked just like this, but if you just yank really hard, I bet you could break that shit right off. Apple stores get robbed every day with seemingly no resistance. Yeah, but just because they're bolted down doesn't mean you can't rip that shit right off. It happens all the time with Apple stores. We just watched one where it happened with an Apple store within 12 seconds. So if you're strong enough, you can do it. Should have brought his multi-tool. I don't even know what the fuck multi-tool would even be useful on that. They don't react because the display phones don't function. Is that true? I hear that a lot. Have you seen this bird bandit? Please search for man with parrots in McDonald's robbery. This actually looks like some kind of marketing campaign for McDonald's back when they had the Hamburglar. Is this real? Is this not a marketing stunt?
Searching for this man they have dubbed the Bird Bandit.
He actually looks like a One Piece character. Like, what? This character design is exquisite. And that's a real parrot?
Check him out with his friends there on his shoulder. Investigators are accusing the man of robbing someone with a knife.
Yep, police say the
Well,
same
that's
man
not
was
very
later
nice.
spotted in another store
What a jerk.
carrying the 3 birds that you see right there. News
Wait, 3 birds? I wish you would stop graying it out when I pause it. Hold on, let me find the picture of him. It's a little blurry to tell. He got 3 birds on him? It's like that guy from John Wick. Man, and that is a mean goatee. It's coming to like a dagger's point. Also, I like this right here. Anyone with any information is asked to contact police. I think if you've ever seen this guy in your life, you probably remember him. This is like the lowest level attempt at concealing your identity ever. He's wearing the most identifiable shirt and then 3 fucking live birds on him while wearing... I don't even... What kind of hat is that? It's like some kind of old swashbuckler's hat.
Accused of robbing a McDonald's on Arlington Boulevard in the Seven Corners area Tuesday around 8 a.m. Police say he pulled a knife and demanded money at the counter. Police
Oh, he's
say
even got a pair of sunglasses on. Never mind, he actually did try with the disguise. I've got to say, I'm a little disappointed in the pants. He's got a great shirt, but lame-ass pants and flip-flops. His stylist just gave up halfway through the fit.
with 2 live parrots. They appear to be macaws.
Wait, they said 3 though.
To his cowboy
Is this not
hat
one?
and a third on his shoulder. Reaction from McDonald's customers who say they feel bad for the feathered participants.
Honestly, that's really crazy. Like, why would you bring a pet? Don't crime with the birds.
Police
True.
describe the suspect as
Agree.
being
I
in his
agree with
late
her.
20s or early 30s.
Well, let's not. Okay. Also, let's not get rid of the theory that the birds aren't the ones controlling him, pulling the strings. Like he could be a victim in this as well.
Something like that before.
They can talk.
God, it'd be so cool if the
unclear
birds were
that
threatening
will
the
play
cashier.
Any type of role in the solving
I
of
wouldn't
this
even be
crime.
mad if I was
In
the
Fairfax
cashier.
County, Jackie Benson, News 4.
Imagine the birds roll up and they just start like saying some vile shit. Did you hear about the guy that got arrested in Nebraska because he got with a bull in his car? Yeah, it's this video, right? He got arrested? Even my mom sent me this video. She thought it was the coolest thing ever. I didn't know he got arrested, though. I only saw like a little clip of it.
Around 10 a.m., the Norfolk Police Division responded to
What's
a
he arrested
call of
for?
a
Having
man
a good time?
driving
Being a good
eastbound
Uber?
on 275 with a Watusi bull in his passenger seat.
The officers received a call.
I think that's fine. Oh wow, the cow shit all over this.
They thought that it was going to be. They thought that it was going to be
Wow.
a cow in.
I can't say I ever saw the back of the car. This thing's got a lot of features. The license plate is boy and dog, a custom license plate for that, and then a decal that says lice, and it's covered in bullshit. Wow. I mean, I have no doubt the bull was scared, but goodness. Huh. I really want to know what this says. Looks like it says concussion beef. What an interesting guy. Yeah, I only saw like a small clip of this. I thought it was just like a cool way of transporting this cow. I thought he was like a VIP or something.
They thought that it was going to be, you know, like a calf, something smaller, something that actually fit.
What is that it said on the side? Best car?
Calf, something smaller.
Best car citizen,
Or something
I think.
that actually fit inside the vehicle.
And the vehicle was big enough. Well, technically.
As a result, the officer performed a traffic stop and addressed
He looks like a nice enough
traffic
guy.
violations that were occurring with that particular
best car entry.
situation. Animal back home and to leave the city.
Meyer and Howdy Doody are on their
Literally
way back
told him to
home,
get out of
and no one
town.
was hurt. From Norfolk News Channel, Nebraska, Andrew Pfeiffer.
I mean, that seems like a cool battle vehicle as well. Like, should Mad Max ever happen, I think training this bull to get ready to impale other riders and shit is probably a good call. He seems like a cool guy. What was his name? Lee Meyer. Watch the video about how Kim Jong-un used YouTube prank videos as a way to kill his brother. Kill him with what? Cringe? What? There's no way that's real. I knew his brother died. I didn't know it was a fucking YouTube prank. The prank show that led to an assassination. How North Korea assassinated Kim Jong-un's brother. Let me see. There's no way this was from a prank. In 2017, 2 unsuspecting women carried out a political assassination of Kim Jong-nam, the elder half-brother of North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, thinking they were participating in a prank TV show. Holy shit, wait, what? In 2016-2017, 2 young women were separately approached by men to perform a series of prank videos for YouTube. One was from Indonesia, the other Vietnam. They were paid a small amount of money to run up to strangers and smear lotion on their faces, then apologize and run away. Wait, where's the assassination? Kim Jong-nam was in Kuala Lumpur airport when 2 women smeared his face with a powerful VX nerve agent. The CCTV footage of the incident shows him at the airport's information desk seeking medical help. He claims he felt dizzy after 2 women grabbed his face. He died within 20 minutes of the incident. She revealed she was recruited by a man named James, claiming to be a TV producer. For months, the 2 women were groomed to smear random people with lotion and creams. All this while they thought they were participating in a prank show with hidden cameras. Whoa! Wow. I had no idea. I thought this was just like a straight up assassination. I didn't know there was a deeper layer where the people that killed him didn't know they killed him. Hundreds of goats roam Bay Area neighborhood after escaping enclosed. Oh my god. These hooligans. We've got security camera footage. The squad's rolling deep. Lock your doors. Don't come out. Oh man, they just robbed this place. This is what I must imagine. This is what I imagine it must have looked like when Noah was trying to get like animals onto the ark. Man, that just doesn't stop. Who had all of these goats? Where are they escaping from? Pepperidge Farms? God damn. They're still going. Holy shit. Hey, welcome to freedom. Enjoy the American dream, my friends. Godspeed. Damn, still going, huh? A herder and their dog came to the rescue and corralled the animals back into their pen. No shot. There's like 1,000 goats here. How the fuck would he have gathered all of them? There's no way he got all of the goats back. They follow each other? Yeah, but even still, there's no way he'd get all of the goats back. Like, some of these goats came from, like, all over the place. Like, in driveways and probably going into backyards. No way. There's definitely still some rogue goats on the loose out there. A very good herder dog, that's how. I mean, fucking Airbud couldn't get all of these goats back. There's too many. I mean, I've never herded goats, but I mean, I've done the next best thing. I've done the tedious side quests, or the tedious quests in RuneScape where you have to herd some shit. It's a pain in the ass.